All right, wow, it's 64 degrees or something today. We were able to get out here, tore some stuff out of the basement, throwing stuff away. I still got to toss all this crap away. And then we got icicle lights up. I don't even know what today's date is. 14th, 15th? I don't know. Wife just put Santa out and some garland. We took the 12-foot skeleton down, and they're still mucking around over here. Terrible, terrible mess. But that's all. Did a whole bunch of yard work the other day. Mowed and all that stuff. Raked a huge pile of leaves for my daughter to play in. So we got all that done. That's it. And in here's the real mess. Got the 12-foot skelly in here. Oh, still got to put fogging skull pile away. Haven't done that. But I did bust out some other stuff. Got this mask out here, messing around with that. Got this whole tote of masks to do something with. And here is the mask I was talking about in the one video. Started messing around with. I don't know how well we can see this, getting better light. But it's just burlap, potato sack here. Burlap and latex. We added some hair and that. But it's just a cheap plastic mask on the inside. As you can see, the first time around, I didn't do this correctly. I should have used like contact cement, but I used latex and it didn't stick real well. Then the other day I picked it up and it cracked. So I got to figure out what to do with that. So anyway, that's finished. And like I said, I'm working on all these. Well, not working on them, but we'll be working on them. But then I got this guy. I don't normally do clowns, but I decided what the hell, I know they sell. So started messing around with this guy. Started adding in some hair. It looks kind of weird right now until I get the latex all dry, and then I can start kind of moving the hair where I want it. But yeah, right now it just kind of looks all wonky because the fan's blowing on it and it's going crazy. But I need all this latex and everything to dry up. And then I went to Goodwill today and picked up t-shirts, so I'm gonna shred up this shirt and put that underneath, down in here underneath. So I'll put it on the back side of that burlap. So yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna mess with that some more, probably start another project. I went to get my clay out today and my clay is like frozen, so that's not good. So we gotta get the heat on that and get it unfrozen. And yeah, I got a ton of shit I got to start making for these shows coming up this year, next year. But other than that, we haven't been doing much. I need this guy to come get all this crap. I haven't heard anything from him, but I think I'm going to start another build-up mask and go from there. All right, I don't know where I left off, but I did add a little bit more blue hair to this thing. And I got this latex in here drying, so I got it laying down. But, you know, all that dried up pretty good, so. And then I started working on this. This is just a latex build-up mask. I don't have any of the stuff I started with. But all this is just a paper towel. I do a couple layers of paper towel ripped up. And then I take the screwdriver here and I'll gouge out its eyes in that first layer, because then you can just build up around it. And same with the mouth. And then I did a layer of finer burlap, so this is more open and like kind of a loose burlap. So I did like a tighter burlap, did all around here, up here, around the nose, just to kind of give like, you know, rigidity to all this stuff, so this thing don't like, you know, stretch apart, because it's just towel. So we put a nice good layer of burlap all the way around this thing, and then I went over top of that with some more towel, and then I went back over that with this stuff. And this is just more like, I I guess it could be part of structure and you know, more of looks. Then we added some erosion cloth in here. Got an old t-shirt, one of those old t-shirts. I'm gonna shred this up once I pull this off of here. Trying to think what else we did here. That's pretty much it. There was something else I was gonna say, I forget now. But yeah, we just did that. Got a little bit of that. Let this thing dry up. We'll peel this off of here, and I'll have to put a strap on it. Oh, that's the other thing I did. Added a hidden little ear back in the side, kind of Leatherface vibe. But I'm gonna make a few more of these, but I want to use that head form. It's just bigger. This would fit like a woman, like a, yeah, kind of skinnier male head. That's more normal, your average one size fits most kind of head form, where this is more like young adult or very skinny narrow face adult, or, you know, more, I would say more woman, just because women have skinnier faces. But this works, you know, especially if you were to put like a bunch of bags on it or something, and at least fatten this area up, like puff it out a little bit, and then it would fit more people. And then you could also puff out the chin too, that way it would stretch that out. But yeah, and this time I learned from last time I did one of these, I put like all the burlap and then flattened it here, so when you pulled it off, all this was like stiff, and it had this, like, my mask has this like weird halo thing all the way around it, and I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. This down here doesn't really matter. I just did a thin layer of, you know, it's not gonna get, like, this part will get hard because of the burlap, but the t-shirt, you know, it's fine. But then like this, I'll just leave this how it is, and I'll just shred that. So when this all dries, it'll dry pretty clear. You won't see it so much.